how mega carriers are impacting small trucking businesses in a big way.
It's a trending discussion, and there's a lot to unpack. What's your take on why these mega carriers are so disruptive?
These huge companies have economies of scale that allow them to underbid the rates small trucking businesses. They can absorb lower margins, invest in better technology, and negotiate deals that make it really tough for the little guys to compete.
So it's not just about the number of trucks, but also about infrastructure and market power.
Exactly. It's like mega carriers have all the cards. They control freight rates and manage contracts on such a scale that small trucking businesses just can't keep up.
Don't you think there's more nuance here? For instance, some might argue economic conditions and regulation also play a role.
While mega carriers do leverage scale, it's also about market dynamics. Regulations, fuel prices, and even the pressures of a freight rate war are making it tougher. It's a mixture of being outbid financially and having less flexibility in adapting to sudden market changes.
So it's not just numbers, it's a human side story too.
The whole narrative reflects a critical look at how these mega carriers, by squeezing out smaller competitors, are altering the very fabric of the trucking industry, which makes it even more contentious.
I wonder if some of the challenges for small trucking businesses are exaggerated. I mean, couldn't they adapt by forming cooperatives or finding niche markets?
That's a fair point, and honestly, some are trying. But the scale and speed at which mega carriers operate create a sort of barrier that's hard to overcome quickly. It's like trying to race a sprinting giant in a marathon.
It's interesting how this all ties back to the broader freight market where the numbers game really drives decisions. You mentioned freight rate wars earlier. Can you elaborate on that?
In a freight rate war, the mega carriers essentially undercut prices so aggressively that smaller trucking businesses often end up with razor-thin margins, if any profit at all.
That sounds brutal.
And this can force them to either give up their independence or, sadly, exit the market entirely.
So, in a way, the industry is shifting towards a model where only the big players survive, leaving less room for entrepreneurial truckers.
Exactly. And if we look at the discussion online, it reinforces how many feel pushed out by the system. I mean, it's a clear, painful trend that's resonating widely with truckers looking for fairness.
It's definitely a tough pill to swallow for many, and it raises the question, how can the industry rebalance itself? Do you see any potential shifts in policy or market practices that might help restore some equity?
While some call for regulatory changes and support for small businesses, others argue that market forces shouldn't be interfered with too much.